we are all adequate for every situation. I have learned that we are never left alone. Like there are always your gurus, your guides, your God, your angels are always looking after you. You are never alone. You don't have to do life alone. I have also learned that there is no problem that will come to your life if you don't already have the solution to it. You already have the solution to whatever problem is coming in your life. And the size of the problem is always equal to the size of your capacity to solve it. You know, when a lock and a key are made, they're never made in different places. It's made as a unit. And your problem and your solutions are already with you in this unit. The more you grow, the size of the problems will change. But if you keep calling them problems, you will turn your life into a miserable 80 years. If you look at every problem like an opportunity, that's another opportunity. That's another opportunity. I'm going to grow through this. I'm going to grow through this. Okay, what is this teaching me? I'm going to grow through this. What is this teaching me? It will become like a treasure hunt. And you would have enjoyed your time after. I've also learned that the most truest joys come from solving life's big problems. I've seen the richest of the rich people having everything in their life, coming and telling me, सब कुछ है, happiness महसूस नहीं हो रही है. Nothing is making me happy now because there is no problem to solve.
Okay.
So, don't try to run away from those problems.
Yeah.
Think of it as, okay, maybe, 40 years from now when I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren, they are going to come and tell me, Dadi, tell me that story, of when you lost the house, then what did you do? And I want to be that Dadi that gives them a daring true story, which makes them look at me and say, wow, Dadi, I'm so proud of you. I want that. So I have to make sure that my story is in alignment with the next few generations feeling proud of me. That's where my joy is going to come from. We all learned from our great-grandparents, grandparents, right? We've all learned from history.
Yeah.
Where do our role models come from?
History.
So we are the ones creating the history as of now, as we speak.
Yeah.
And I want to leave a little story which could be a path-breaking one. I want to be somebody who says that challenge aaya, no problem. We surpassed that. Oh, block aaya, no problem. We used that. We created something else. I want to be that person who can bring hope to generations. I think for this generation, the need of instant gratification is their worst enemy. That you wanted everything done yesterday. You want everything now. That is your worst enemy. You will have to, if you need to really build a good body, you need to work at the gym and eat right, sleep right for years.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just, you can't just wear a bodysuit and say, look, I'm looking so cool. That's fake. Anything that is fake or anything that has come up like this will also drop like that. So if you want to build something sustainable, you have to work on delayed gratification. If every parent could teach their child this, that what are you doing that's going to give you delayed gratification? Like, what are you working on today that's going to give you results in 90 days? And every single day you map yourself and say, okay, I'm working towards that. That's going to come up after 90 days. That is something we desperately, desperately need to be trained from. Plus, this generation they're living in a space where their attention span is 15 seconds. It's just 15 seconds. So they're not able to enjoy life fully because they're not present fully. Imagine that if you are reading a book and every 30 seconds, someone comes and taps on your shoulder and you have to go somewhere. You start reading again. Every 30 seconds, tap on your shoulder. You go somewhere, you come back. Are you really going to enjoy that book?
No.
You can't because you're not immersed in it. Okay, then it's just like, oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, what was that about, bro? It was boring. Because you couldn't experience it. For us. When we didn't have the internet and we read a book, we could escape into that alternative reality and parallel world in that book. We became heroes and heroines of that particular chapter, right? they don't have that advantage. So it's a lost skill. I remember going to Vipassana, which is an intensive meditative practice where 10 days you're just meditating. There's no distraction, there's no people, no communication, no reading, writing, no talking, nothing. And it took me 6 days just to be able to sit still for 20 minutes without moving. 6 days. It was difficult. And I realized how restless my body was and how easily I got bored. Mentally, I was prepared that, yes, I'm going to do this for 10 days. By the second day, I'm like, okay, yeah, I understood this concept. Now what next?
Yeah.
But sitting through it, painful experience because all my old emotions, all my old memories, everything kind of came gushing up. It was, like a catharsis happening. By the 7th day of that 10-day retreat, I came up with such brilliant ideas that it changed the whole trajectory of my career. Everything that is working very, very well for me now happened on the 7th day of me being still without distraction. I went from point A to point X, or I went, let's say, from a 2 to a 22 because of those 7 days of stillness. And imagine this generation can't sit still for 15 seconds.